looked out.
Yeah, there's freebitco.in, and every hour you can get free Bitcoin by answering their CAPTCHA thing there.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of other websites you can go to that are called fountains. You can go there, and like every hour, every couple hours, you can get free Bitcoin. I mean, there's tons of places to go and collect all that if you want.
There are even websites that you can now do surveys and get paid in Bitcoin straight to a wallet. So.
Yeah, I signed up for one of those. I haven't checked on that again. There's also one where you can just visit a bunch of web pages and they pay you for going to the web pages.
Okay, when you say a fountain, are you saying visit Bob's fucking website and it pops up and goes, hey, you found free Shitoshi?
Basically, yeah, after you click on a button, it does give you free money.
Usually a fountain is the byproduct of a pool. People mine on a pool and it pays out a small amount to the owner, and the owner has a fountain. And the owner puts that coin on the fountain.
The owner really makes a crap ton of money off of.
Right, and they and you go there and it gives you a couple Satoshi every now and then. You're not going to make nearly any money, let alone what you would make if you were trading. But you know, you can lose it all.
It gives you a tiny bit of Satoshi, and you have to like look at all the ads on their page that they're making all this money off of.
Yeah.
But people will still go there, and they will give you thousands of dollars on your ad revenue.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will.
So, yet again, it still goes back to using a farming rig to farm, we'll say, power coin.
Well, you don't have to have one. You can put money in the game.
Yeah. Otherwise, you can also make just about as much money by just buying Bitcoin and holding it as much as it's gone up.
The only problem with
Bitcoin earlier this year when it was still at like 300.
Right, and that's the problem with buying it right now.
It would be like 7,000 right now.
The price.
Well,
that's like all these coins that are at like 50 to 100 and some dollars now. Any of them could potentially blow up and be the next coin that's worth $5,000-7,000.
Or they could fall out and you just lost 50 to 150.
Yeah. Well, same thing with stock, man.
But risking losing 50 to 150 versus gaining like millions of dollars is not too bad. Especially when this is an unregulated market and it's not controlled like our stock market is. So.
Way back.
Sorry? What? Yep, gotcha.
Alright.
Now spending $5 to buy X amount of coin by buying a couple scratch-off lottery tickets.
Kinda, except you're way more likely to win on this than scratchers.
Yeah.
Exactly. I am at that point, but at that point, you actually really don't need a rig.
You don't have to have one. That's just, it's part of the infrastructure. In order for these coins to continue to function, people have to mine them to hash the algorithms.
Yeah.
And you just went somewhere, like you just went left on me.
Well, they exist somewhere, and where they exist is in a grouping of numbers that need to be broken down by different means. Sometimes it's a geometric means, sometimes it's just number crunching. Nonetheless,
basically, there's this one huge block of information, and it could be any size and any shape and any amount, and they have to have that go down to the same size of 256 bits.
Somewhere in that block of information,
and
just like this game,
into a hashtag.
Yeah, just like this game that I'm playing, somewhere in that block of information is the one that's got the money in it. Just like that. So that's it. You know, hopefully you get the block. If you get the block, you get higher rewards than anyone else in the pool and so forth.
Right. And, or you could hit a block and it just had a stone cherry.
Yeah. When you're mining, that's the strength.
Have a reward, yeah.
Yep. The pool, the strength of the pool is that you have other people, so you're dividing it up, but you're hitting more blocks because more people are working on it.
Okay, so if I bought into, we'll say, power coin, and then I turn my rig to farm power coin.
Yeah, that's a common tactic.
Thus, as I'm watching the stock and go, hey, I go out, and now I'm like, look, I made $800.
Yeah.
That's normally the actual method of making this work.
Yeah. Also, if you're just starting out and you're not looking for long-term hold stuff, then you want to adopt the idea of not holding on to anything for too long. So you're buying coin and you're mining coin. As soon as it becomes less profitable, you get rid of that shit and you get something else. If you're getting something like Power Ledger or something, you could actually feel good about doing that with. And you know, Bitcoin, of course, it's just going to keep going up. Even if it breaks and something else takes over, it'll still have its own value for a while.
From the way you guys are talking, your goal is to, no matter which stock that you're getting, or coin, I should say, that you're farming and trading and selling, you are trying to acquire the Satoshi, so you can take the Satoshi and turn it into Bitcoin.
Satoshi is Bitcoin. That's just the name of an increment of Bitcoin.
It's pennies to the dollar.
The smallest 0.000001 of it is called the Satoshi. It's basically what increments of Bitcoin are. It's like the cents to the dollars.
Yeah. Okay. And as much as it amuses me, I have to tell you it's Satoshi, not Shitoshi.
Listen to Shiitake.
Yeah, it's not. It's Satoshi. Just so you know, but it's the penny. The Satoshi is the penny, and the Bitcoin is the dollar.
You could probably make a comedy coin named like Shiitake Musashi or something like that.
Yeah.
Sad Toady.
Like, yeah, just like a parody of the guy who made the Satoshi.
But okay, so the Satoshi is the pocket chain, or the smallest denomination of a Bitcoin.
Yes.
And each one of these power coins and Kevin Spacey coins and whatever his cryptocurrency coin that he was just talking about a little while ago.
Power Ledger.
Power Ledger. But those things sell for Satoshi?
4,000.
There are other markets as well, though. They also are Ether market, and there's the Dodge market, and those are the two other main markets.
Yeah.
So, and you can trade either Satoshi or the dog market stuff to buy Satoshi or the dog market coin, right?
Doge, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it simple here.
That's alright. I should have sold it.
You can also transfer a lot of them directly into USD. Like BTC goes to USD, so does OMG, BCC, ZEC,
MOUSC,
Dash, Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, Ethereum, XMR, and Neo.
There is some obvious currency exchange place that you have to have a starting point at.
Oh, there's a ton of them. There's Bittrex, there's Coin Market.
I have some different techniques for different ones. It just depends on which one you prefer. But if you want to try and day trade, which you will want to try to do that, and you'll probably want to not try to do that after you do, then you'll probably want to try with a place that gives you a decent feedback on the UI. So I always recommend Poloniex, even though they're not necessarily the best place to be.
And they take forever. I'm just saying, it was like over 2 weeks ago I applied to get on there, and I still haven't heard anything back.
Oh, you're not gonna? I've never heard anything back, ever.
I don't think I'm gonna even get on that exchange, even though I wanted to.
Oh, it's just it's an extremely dynamic user interface. I like it.
Yeah, but it's not being operated well. Sorry.
When you go to buy a lottery ticket, you know, you have actual cash in your hand. They don't allow you to buy it with a card. Now, when you want to go buy something, you go swipe your credit card, debit card, what have you. Where the fuck do you go to purchase digital coin or
Coinbase,
Satoshi with your currency from your bank account?
Yeah, Coinbase.
Digitally.
There's a lot of places, but people generally use Coinbase, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So
you can also get it cheaper by just getting it directly from another person selling their Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You also have to be careful with
Craigslist,
that.
man. Talk to Craig.
Well, there's other places that people just list peer-to-peer.
no, what I'm trying to say is, let's see if I can do this right.
Yeah.
Say you said Bitcoin or wherever it was that you just
Yeah, Coinbase.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go there. I log in. I make an account. Hey,
Hey.
they take $5 out of my account.
Yeah.
And how many Satoshi does that give me? And then I can use that.
$5 isn't going to give you any Satoshi.
Oh, okay. So
No.
explain to me how the fuck you buy a coin.
Well, no, you don't with $5. There's just not enough anymore. It's too expensive now. I mean, I can give you $5 worth. You got a guy right next to you that has it.
But basically, in order to get $5 worth, you have to pay $10 to get your $5 worth in there.
Yeah, it's $10 just to transfer the shit now, almost.
But that's part of why Bitcoin's going down and other coins are rising, is because Bitcoin has too much cost right now. That's part of why Bitcoin's going to struggle, and other things are probably going to push it down a little ways because it's just costing way too much and it's too slow.
Is this something that you can do with a phone app as far as bidding, farming, any of this?
Yeah. All of it.
All of it?
Yep. There are even phone apps where you can store your coins on your phone.
Like I said, I have free time. And if I can turn my free time into 60-inch TVs, so be it.
No, this is the future of our modern day world, because things are going to have to change.
Yeah, you better get used to it, man.
You can actually have a secure internet. Huh?
I told him you better get used to it.
Yeah, you better get used to it, because this stuff ain't going away, and it's going to take over the entire internet.
Yeah.
Basically, they're going to have to redo everything that we know that exists with computers and make it blockchain so that it can't be hacked quite so easily.
Remember when we used to go over to Dan's and we get on ChatNet BBS and we would use it to access the internet? Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where we are right now with this.
Yeah, we're at the stage where this is going to flip the internet over on its head, and it's going to be a brand new thing basically all over.
So what you're saying is...
if you want to be a millionaire, you should probably invest in this stuff.
Yeah, right.
Basically.
If you don't like money, then...
If you don't like money, it's cool. You can just go keep buying lottery tickets.
Yeah. We'll send you emails of Wojaks.
I get the lottery tickets are actually a metaphor. But, so...
I mean, a lot of us already missed out. I have actually been in this since Bitcoin very first came out, but I didn't think it was going to jump off as quick as it did. If I'd still had all the Bitcoin from when I first started doing any of this, I'd already be a millionaire. Because when it first came out, I had like over 100 Bitcoin, but I just don't have that computer anymore. Because I was mining this from when Bitcoin first came out, and you could actually mine it with your normal computer.
Here we go.
So, like, you could sell out all your Bitcoin, like, just, hey, I'm out of the market kind of thing, and I'm a millionaire.
If you had over 100 Bitcoin like I did, yeah.
If you're fast.
There's also websites now like BitConnect that allow you to do loans to other people and get interest on it. And they lock the amount that you put in for a set amount of time, and then you get your principal back after a certain amount of time, but you get your interest the entire time off the loans.
Yeah, that sounds kind of cool, too.
Yeah.
And that's another cryptocurrency that does that. In fact, one guy that's a big guy on YouTube here, Trayvon James, he finally just became a millionaire from doing that like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah, he was depressed on that one video, wasn't he?
Well, I'm pretty sure he lives in the UK, and the UK is trying to ban Bitcoin. So that's why he's so fucking depressed.
I'll teach his ass.
That his $1 million doesn't exist because banning Bitcoin.
Yeah, man, he's the crypto,
No, his $1
don't you
million
know?
still exists. He just would have to not use it in his country anymore. He'd
Nah,
probably have to
man, I meant
move
when the price of Bitcoin crashed the other day, and he released that video.
Yeah.
He was just
pretty
like,
depressed that day.
"So what's
When
going on,
Bitcoin
guys?"
cash went way up, he was like,
Yeah.
"Hey guys."
Well, like I said, I
Cash
give
is-
away 0.1
Let's
Bitcoin
do
every
my
show.
giveaway. Bitcoin Cash is killing Bitcoin. Fuck life. What it looks
Yeah,
like.
he was so mad.
So you're saying there's a possibility the US could go, hey, we ban Bitcoin too.
Oh yeah, this dude's a fucking...
It doesn't matter whether a country bans Bitcoin is the thing, though, because it's already accepted worldwide. They can ban it in your country. That doesn't mean anything. How are they going to stop it? They can't. They can't even access your wallet.
So basically, you can take your Bitcoin, sell it in, I don't know, Brazil, for argument's sake.
Yeah, all you would have to do is use VPNs and like SSH client, shell, telnet to another computer and make it untraceable.
Right, and you're gonna have it transferred into, for argument's sake, rupees or something like that you end up transferring back into U.S. currency later.
Yeah.
Be right back.
And there's lots of darknet coins which are entirely untraceable who did what with it just for that purpose.
Yes, baby.
Sounds like a whole lot of laundering.
Pretty much the entire black market is using this stuff now as well because it's given them a way to be legitimate without having to, worry about people robbing them and killing them for their money and all that stuff.
You know, that's fucking awesome. Because, yeah.
I mean, you can buy weed from New York with Bitcoin on this one website that I know, and they'll send it to you.
Yeah, well, the only problem is, in just almost like any real currency, it's, like if, certain events happen, like in this case, because it's all digital, if the power grids were ever to go off for any particular reason, solar flare, EMP, what have you, this whole currency thing is worth nothing.
They have paper wallets. This can be stored on a QR code that you can put in your pocket.
Okay. But what if that code was actually knocked off? You know, I mean, like, it took a long time to get these things back on the grid again. You know what I mean? Like, there is no grid.
It'd still have that value unless they just decided to do away with it entirely. But at that point, nothing's going to have any value and there's going to be no monetary system of any kind.